painting, Mark Twain, portrays a distinguished older man with wild, flowing white hair and a strong mustache, dressed in a white suit and a striking blue tie, adorned with a subtle floral design. His piercing eyes radiate a sense of wisdom and intensity, while his untamed hair and the textured brushstrokes on his face suggest an unorthodox and contemplative personality. The dark, undefined background contrasts sharply with the figure, placing all focus on the subject, as if inviting the viewer to consider his life and thoughts. Through the interplay of light, shadow, and texture, the painting explores themes of identity, introspection, and the passage of time. It captures not just a likeness, but an essence, an archetype of wisdom and individuality. In Zen Buddhism, this portrait could symbolize the clarity and simplicity often found in later stages of life, when one has moved beyond the illusions of ego and superficial concerns. The subject's wild hair and focused gaze evoke the Zen concept of beginner's mind, which emphasizes approaching each moment with openness, curiosity, and freedom from preconceptions. The textured and raw quality of the painting reflects the Zen philosophy of wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and impermanence. The man's intense eyes suggest a deep awareness of the present moment, embodying a life lived with mindfulness. His untamed appearance reminds us of the Zen practice of embracing naturalness and authenticity, free from the artificial constraints of societal norms. From the perspective of the I Ching, the painting aligns closely with hexagram 52, keeping still, mountain. This hexagram speaks of stillness, introspection, and self-awareness. The mountain represents stability and inner peace, qualities that are mirrored in the subject's calm yet penetrating expression. His gaze suggests a profound connection to his inner nature, as if contemplating the larger truths of existence. The untamed nature of his hair and the deliberate lines of his face hint at a life lived in balance with external chaos and internal stillness, a harmony the I Ching often highlights as necessary for true wisdom. The background's void-like quality suggests a state of receptivity, where the subject's reflection emerges from silence and stillness. The Tao Te Ching often speaks of yielding, humility, and the profound wisdom that comes from aligning oneself with the natural flow of the Tao. This portrait captures the essence of someone who has surrendered to life's currents, embodying the principle of Wu Wei, effortless action. The man's wild yet graceful hair and the intensity in his eyes suggest a deep harmony with life's unfolding, unburdened by resistance. Reflections on impermanence and interconnection are evident in the way the painting captures both the subject's individuality and his place within the universal human experience. The subject becomes a symbol of human wisdom and resilience, a reminder of the beauty found in imperfection and the strength derived from self-awareness. His gaze draws us inward, encouraging a moment of stillness and reflection. The wildness of his hair and the textured brush strokes speak to the journey of life, its chaos, its order, and the wisdom that comes from embracing both. The interplay of light and shadow suggests the eternal dance of yin and yang, the unity of opposites that define existence. This painting invites the viewer to step into the realm of introspection and timelessness. It is not just a portrait of a man, but an exploration of the human condition, our struggles, our growth, and our capacity for reflection and grace. The figure embodies the paradox of strength in vulnerability, wisdom in simplicity, and freedom in acceptance. He stands as both an individual and a universal archetype, reminding us of the importance of staying grounded while reaching for higher understanding. Take a moment to observe yourself as the subject of your own painting. What textures, imperfections, and shadows define you? How can you embrace the chaos and stillness of your life with the same authenticity as this figure? Reflect on the interplay between your